What's going on, guys? My name is Rumble, and in today's video I'm back, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my videos on PC. My videos kind of are... I'm doing more tutorials on PC, just because I learned how to do something on Photoshop, and honestly it's a lot cooler, but let's go and get into this video, and so that way my render time is not as long. So I have an example. I have to find it. This is another video that I'm going to be releasing. You guys are going to see this video before my other video comes out. I have an example. If I can find the folder real quick, I have an example of it. I think this is it. I'm thinking, yeah, this is it. It says 1 minute ago. This is only a 10-second video, but I feel like it'll be long enough to demonstrate what I do. It's 11 seconds. Excuse me. But let's go ahead and show you guys what I do to my video. So I'm going to go and drag this to my desktop so that way I can actually work with it. We'll get to go and get rid of that. So first things first. Since this video, now here's the thing, I'm going to have to do it the same thing to this video. So yeah, you guys are going to get it. I have to change the width and the height. That doesn't sound that hard, right? Until you figure out that it's not that easy. You actually have to put it into I think you could do it in Adobe After Effects, but I'm not doing it in there. I do it in Photoshop. So I'm going to go ahead and launch a Photoshop and show you what I do. So this is only going to be like a it's only a 10-second video. This is not going to be a video I'm going to post. Well, the video that I'm recording right now, duh. But the video that I have recorded just for this video for props, just to show you guys, it isn't going up anytime. It's not going to go up. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this thing. So, let's let Photoshop just, does it even say that I'm playing Photoshop right now? I wonder. It's for Steam right now, if you guys want to. I think I have to go to the library and launch it. That's what my stuff looks like. Just going to create a new one, create a new slide. Let's go 1920 by 1080. That's because all my videos are that way. Just go and press Control. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and drag Photoshop over here, so that way we can actually mess with it. We're going to drag and drop this video. Oh, I shouldn't have dragged and dropped it right here. No, 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 no. Cancel. Cancel. So I need to drag this and hit copy right up here. It's going to create a brand new timeline. It's going to make a video group and everything like that. Now, here's the thing. The reason I do this is because my monitor is 1440 by 900. I cannot go 1280 by 720p or 1920 by 1080. I can't do that. So I have to do this. So what I do is I have to drag this and drop it right here. And then after that, I'm going to have to create a video timeline in which I can hit unpause, and it's going to do this. It's going to play and everything like that. I'm going to go and press Control minus. I'm going to go and convert it to a smart object, and I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to stretch it to the screen, and then after that I'm going to press enter. And it might do that. Sometimes keeps in the actual frame itself. Sometimes it just goes out here. But as you see, it looks like a normal video. I can play it, and it works just fine. And here's the tricky part. This is what I have to do after. A lot of people don't notice I have to do this because I don't really show you guys. I have to go over here to render video and hit render. This video should not take as long because of how short it is. So as you see, it's going to just be, I'm going to name it test subject. Oh, there we go. And as you see, I'm going to save it to my desktop. I'm going to have 60 frames per second. I already have these things preset, so I don't have to worry about it. Media encoder, I don't really mess with that. I'm going to just go ahead and hit render. It's going to take a little while, so keep in mind, this video is not going to take as long because it's only 11 seconds long. So now guys are still asking, yes, I have to render every single video I do on PC in Photoshop, and does that take a while? Yes. Some videos, if they are large, I will actually use Handbrake before I do Photoshop. Using Handbrake, I'm going to shrink the video down, and you guys are going to see me do that with this video when I put it through Premiere. I'm going to export it, and then I'm going to put it through Handbrake. Sometimes I have to do it this way. I have to go Handbrake, Photoshop, Premiere, Handbrake, upload. This video I'm going to do Photoshop, Premiere, Handbrake, and I'm not going to upload it. But you guys can get how some videos can get really annoying. This one, I don't know how long it's going to be, so depending upon how big the file size is, I might just deal with it and just upload it as is, because I'm playing GTA right now on a console. As you see, it's already done, so I can go ahead and just also I'm not going to do a thumbnail, just because I also do thumbnails for videos. You guys seen that thumbnail for I'll show you a little sneak peek of it, which you guys are already going to see. If you guys go to my channel, you guys are already going to see the video. So here you go. This is, if it ever loads, this is going to be the thumbnail. I like it. I like the thumbnail. I kind of like the way I make thumbnails, and as you see, this, I'll explain how this one was made. I looked at PNGs of Handbrake, and this is what came up, so I used that into my video. This was one screenshot. The everything you need to know about Handbrake. This is actually the video after I rendered it in Handbrake. So I went Premiere, Handbrake. So yeah, and then this is the preset menu, which in this video, if you guys haven't watched it yet, if you guys are getting into using like and trying to edit, and you want to like, it's like, why is my video so large, and you want to shrink the size, I'm also going to be, it's also about presets, and also depending upon, like, if I have to cut the things out of my video, which I don't have to, that's what I'm gonna have to do in Premiere, but I'm gonna show you guys, like, whatever. I'm gonna hit no on that. Next things next, I'll show you how big the file size is. As you see, it's 13 megabytes. This one is 948. I'm gonna just say 948 gigabytes. That's not even quite a megabyte. So as you see, it gets bigger. And this one is, as you see, if I go to properties and I show you the difference, as you see, details, before, after. As you see, there's a difference. You guys can notice the frame width and the frame height is different. So let's go ahead and do the next thing, which is Premiere. So I'm only going to add in, like, I might add in, like, I don't know. So this is, I'm going to name this 1, 2, and this is going to be 3rd, and there's going to be a 4th. So I'm going to show you before, a little bit after, and then the finished product. So there's a lot to this process. Yes, does it take a while? I said that all wrong. Yes, it does take a while. I messed up. That's a blooper. Does it take a while? Yes, it does take a little while. It does take a long time. But here's the thing. I'm gonna probably go back to the this video. It got deleted. I was like, I'm gonna be basically coming out with a video on. I was like, wait a second, I could do a tutorial on what I do. So let's go ahead and get a new project real quick. As you see, I already have a setup folder. I'll show you. As you see, if I back out, I have a folder named Adobe Products. It's on my desktop. This one is going into Premiere, and I'm going to select folder. So there we go. Since this is Premiere, so as you see, I have everything set up like normal. I'm going to hit OK, and then project already exists. Oh, wait a second. I gotta name this. Is this number... This is number 3, I think. So, is number 3? I'm gonna check real quick. Yeah, it's number 3. So let's go ahead and go over here to project. Let's go ahead and import number 2. And let's go ahead and import it to our little thing. And we're done. Now we could put audio to this. Yesterday, Premiere was acting awfully strange because here's the thing. Normally, Premiere is like this. I could pause it and play it whenever I want. Yesterday, it was acting weird. It was just like I would play it and then I would hit this. I would hit pause. It would take it a few seconds to say, "Oh, you hit pause." I ended up closing Premiere, restarting my computer. It was just that day. I don't know why it was that way. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in my default things. My default. So let's go ahead and let's hit on 3 seconds. Three seconds is normal for me, so keep in mind. If you guys are ever getting into editing, you guys can Premiere. You could do that with what is it called? With Vegas. You don't. You can. It literally says how much you're like literally how far you are actually doing it. Like instead of it saying, "Oh, you're increasing it by this much," this is the old, and you don't have to do that. Adobe actually, I talk a bunch of junk about Vegas. I will praise them for that. They put that in and they subtracted this, so I will praise them for that. If you're ever getting into editing, you do not have to press Shift and then put in this symbol. You can actually just press colon, and you don't have to, and you press OK, and then it's going to be all right. I'm going to put in some minor edits to it. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on the video. Let's go ahead and let's set in a scale of 100. Let's go a little bit further in. And let's go like where we are at like 300. And then we're going to go ahead and zoom. It'll fade out. Have like this last frame, or go back to 100. As to see, if I do this, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, it's going to change. It's going to get to 100, and it's going to slowly zoom out. There we go, we're good. That's as simple as I'm going to get, or as complex. I'm going to go over here. Here's the thing, I can press Control M. Or I can go over here, go to File, and Export. My render settings. Whoa, why did you mess up? My render settings went back to normal. Why? I usually do it in 10K, well, 1080p. Let's go ahead and just export it. As you see, I have this little view. I can actually see it. It's rendering. Takes a little while. Let's go and export it. Oh shoot. Let's export this one as 3 MP4. I love that you can just export it. In Adobe After Effects, you have to export it via encoder if you want like to be in an MP4 format, which I do not like. What's funny is Adobe had that. They had the MP4 stuff before, but they didn't, and they just got rid of it. They messed up their software by that. They shouldn't have added an encoder. Encoder is just a waste, in my opinion. It's not worth it. As you see, I installed encoder just because of After Effects. Okay. Take it a little while. Okay, so there we go. There's 3. As you see, we got this, this. I'm adding in a little bit of room, so maybe I could possibly edit these. And detail, as you see, it changes. Size changes as well. And number 3, which will be the biggest file so far. If I go over to details, it's going to be a lot larger. So here's the final, this is the final thing. I'm going to go and exit Premiere. It's Handbrake. Wow, you did not even. Wow. I'm going to keep these up. I'm going to put one over here. I'm going to freaking subtract you. I'm going to put one right here. I can still go like with a, and right there. Okay, so we're going to go File. We're going to go Desktop. And as you see, I have a preset on right down here. Video's already set. All I gotta do is this, browse, and I'm gonna name it 4. Well, final. And hit start encode. And the encode ain't gonna last that long because it's such a small video. Time remaining -1 hour. What the heck? The encode will take us just a small bit because this is a yeah, it'll take a little while. As you see, I have all my settings: constant quality, constant frame rate. You guys are going to see that I show you guys how to basically create a preset, how to make your file smaller. Links in the description of that video. To that video, I'm sorry. This video, I'll probably release it when I'm in school. So one of the school nights, I'll probably release this video. I'm trying to become more active, but you know how that's gonna go. It's not gonna it's not gonna go very well. And let's go ahead and let's go and show properties. As you see, we have went everywhere. Oh, then I cannot actually fit you, can I? I'll have to take a whole nother screenshot just because you do not want to actually stay in my screen. As you see, length is the same for all of them. Date rate, you see it gets, okay, it's like 1440. It's the only one that's going to be 1440 by 900. It changes to 920 by 1080, gets bigger, same frame and all that stuff, gets bigger. Final one gets smaller. So as you see, that's basically just showing you guys how it is done, how I do it. Because my stuff is 1440 by 900. I'll show you. Let's go ahead and display settings. I'll show you guys real quick. As you see, recommended. My PC recognizes that I cannot actually do 1920 by 1080. I can't do it. So that's pretty much it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, I'm gonna have to put this thing through Handbrake. Fun. It's 20 minutes. Basically, hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'm out of here. Peace out.